Hello, I'm Jonasz Rewiński and you're watching Break the Fake. They make them, we break them, and tell you everything you need to know. Okay, you know we're gonna start with the big one, right? The one everyone's talking about? Quite right. Russian drones on a detour. During Wednesday's large-scale assault on Ukraine, Russian drones didn't limit themselves to Ukrainian airspace. They strayed into Poland as well. Warsaw described the incidents as an unprecedented act of aggression. The Polish military responded, shooting down several of the intruding UAVs. A bit of a mess it was. One ended up in someone's living room. Another one was found sitting on a rabbit hutch. Poland believes this to be Article 4 material, and rightly so. But apart from the drones themselves, NATO also had to deal with a veritable torrent of fake news. And as the name implies, Break the Fake's here to help. Now, apart from the inevitable choir of Russian trolls doing their dirty tricks, you know, it's not our war, Ukraine did it, that kind of nonsense, there is also some more, let's just say, interesting stuff. Ukraine has been feeding Poland valuable information about the drones from the get-go. But you know who else claims to be the good guys? The Ministry of Defense of Belarus? Yeah, I was totally baffled by this too initially. According to statements by officials from the ministry, it was the Belarusian military that informed Poland in a timely manner about the stray drones, and thanks to their prompt action, Polish forces were able to take to the skies and bring a few of them down. Oh, so not all heroes wear capes after all. Some of them were Belarusian army fatigues. Wow. But actually, there is a plot twist here further down the line.
В ходе ночного взаимного обмена ударами беспилотными летательными аппаратами между Российской Федерацией и Украиной, дежурными силами и средствами по противовоздушной обороне Республики Беларусь, постоянно отслеживались беспилотные летательные аппараты, потерявшие курс в результате воздействия средств радиоэлектронной борьбы сторон. Часть заблудившихся беспилотников была уничтожена силами противовоздушной обороны нашей страны на территории республики. По имеющимся каналам взаимодействия в период с 23 часов 9 сентября до 4 утра 10 сентября наши дежурные силы и средства обменивались информацией о воздушной радиолокационной обстановке с дежурными силами и средствами Польши и Литовской Республики, тем самым оповестив их о приближении неизвестных летательных аппаратов к территории их стран. Это позволило польской стороне оперативно отреагировать на действия беспилотников, подняв в воздух свои дежурные силы. Справедливости ради стоит отметить, что польская сторона также информировала белорусские дежурные боевые расчеты о приближении к границе Республики Беларусь неопознанных летательных аппаратов с территории Украины. Обмен информацией о воздушной обстановке является важным слагаемым обеспечения безопасности в регионе в целом и способствует налаживанию мер доверия и укреплению безопасности. Республика Беларусь и впредь продолжит реализацию своих обязательств в рамках обмена информацией о воздушной обстановке с Республикой Польша и странами Балтии.
First, let's make one thing clear. He said exchange of strikes, meaning he didn't exactly say whose drones they were. So just in case you had any doubt, they were Russian-made flower-power terror toys named after the geranium and the African daisy. Why? Because Russians think naming tools of death after stuff you see on Gardener's World on a Sunday afternoon is kind of cute, I guess. Also, earlier on, Poland's prime minister said some of them actually flew into Poland from Belarus itself, which makes it hard to take the claims of the Minsk military at face value. Let's face it, sending a few Shaheds over the border to give NATO an impromptu stress test sounds exactly like the Putin-Lukashenko collab nobody asked for. Yet a plot twist came later on Wednesday, when Poland's chief of the General Staff, General Wiesław Kukuła, confirmed there really was cooperation with the Belarusian forces on that fateful night. He even said the warning received from Minsk was actually useful, and that the exchange of information was mutual, although he admitted that the Polish military felt surprised that Belarus chose to share this data. After all, Lukashenko continues to escalate tensions on the ground, so having him act charitably on a sudden aerial threat was rather unexpected. All this only adds to the confusion, though. If Belarus wants to be helpful, Why join Russia in testing a nuclear strike on our territory? This year, the Zapad drills were concerning enough to make Poland close the border altogether for duration. Make no mistake, Belarus is Putin's ally, including in the disinformation sphere. Actually, more on that in just a moment. So, let's stay with Poland and Belarus for a moment. Belarusian propagandist Grigory Azaryonok once again took to the microphone and addressed the Polish people directly. According to him, no one is going to attack Poland or Lithuania, and Belarusian troops are not planning any battles with NATO. So far, so good, right? According to his logic, everything will remain peaceful until Poland decides to blockade Kaliningrad or to attack Belarus. Then, the propagandist promises, the final argument will come into play: a nuclear missile strike. Charming. Hi, we're just chill, you know, that nuke sitting out there in the yard, well, that only comes out if you're real nasty. But don't worry, we're so peaceful, we're practically hippies.
И тут стоит еще раз обратиться непосредственно к полякам. Ну вот оно вам надо? Устраивать здесь эскалацию, провоцировать, нагнетать. Туск, если что, свалит подальше. А вы что будете делать? Еще раз, базовые вещи. Никто не собирается нападать ни на Польшу, ни на Литву. Мы не готовимся вести никаких конвенциональных боевых действий с кратно превосходящими нас силами НАТО. Нам это нафиг не сдалось. А если вы что-то спровоцируете, будь то блокада Калининграда или нападение на Беларусь, это ракетно-ядерный удар. И, как писал Якуб Колос, «Буде панство без Варшавы». Оно вам надо? Готовимся к празднику. Заводим моторы. Споем, так, чтобы все услышали, как пала вторая Речь Посполитая.
Now, you've got to admit this broadcast was very Solovyov-coded. I mean, look at this guy. I mean, the black outfit. That is so reminiscent of Solovyov. It makes you think, who is he trying to actually intimidate with all this? Is he winning any points for original style? Probably not. Also, funny how Belarusian propaganda boasts about missiles which are not even theirs. I mean, Russia sure claims to keep a stockpile, but you know who holds the trigger? I'll give you a hint. Not Lukashenko. If Putin ever thought the nuke game's not worth playing, he would throw the old potato prince under the NATO bus, probably. Not to mention someone's been skipping school over here, eh? Ever heard of mutually assured destruction? One does not simply launch a nuke party with no radioactive hangover. There. I used a boomer meme reference that even Azaryonok can actually understand. I know, Lukashenko and his crew are really getting edgy over the whole Zapad exercise. Nuclear saber-rattling at NATO's doorstep, cute. It's all supposed to show how this collective security thing doesn't really work and all that. Same thing with the drones, right? And you know, sometimes collective security doesn't work. Remember that weird little thing called the CSTO? Not even NATO's evil twin, more like when you order NATO on Temu. Should we remind Belarus it's a proud holder of a CSTO membership, probably as useful today as a Blockbuster video subscription or an account on MySpace? Don't believe me? Oh, ask Armenia how the CSTO helped them win the war with Azerbaijan. Oh wait, that didn't happen. And with this, we end this edition of Break the Fake. Please stay with us here on TVP World for more latest news and updates.